Hey guys, today we've got a iPhone 5 case review. It's considered a slim case and it's made by Pelican. They're the guys who make those really tough cases that you see people throw out of helicopters and stuff. Anyways, we've got the Protector CE1150 case here today, and this case was given to us by our friends at OCLI Inc, so check their website out for pricing and stuff for this case. So we'll get straight to it. The case is fairly lightweight by itself. There's two pieces. There's the back piece and there's the front piece. There isn't a screen protector. Now, we didn't test it out with the screen protector, so I can't say anything about it. This case that we do have is fairly colorful. There is a gray part and an orange part. The orange part is kind of a plasticky, pliable material, whereas in the gray is kind of it's made out of the same plastic that Pelican uses in all their cases. According to them, there's two types of protection. You've got the hard exterior shock deflecting material, and then you've got the shock absorbing material, which is this orange stuff. The back of the case is just this gray piece of plastic, and there isn't any sort of rubber on it. So according to Pelican, it's easy to put into your pocket. I found that it's very slippery on surfaces. It tends to kind of travel on its own. So just beware when you do buy this case that you'll have to be careful of where you put it in case you slips off the table or whatnot. Installation's fairly simple. You fit it into the back of the case, and then you just snap the front on. So again, the back is pretty slippery, but it's easy to slip into pockets and whatnot, which is what Pelican was going for. The case itself, the edges are kind of tapered, and so the iPhone 5 is a very, very small, slim phone, and this tapering on the case actually makes me want to hold on to the phone, whereas in the iPhone 5, I kind of lose it in my hands once in a while. So this case kind of gives you more traction in holding your phone. There's some empty spaces. Well, the ports aren't covered at all, other than the volume buttons. The speaker grill and the headphone jack are not covered, as well as the lightning connector port. The power button is the same orange plastic stuff, so it's easy to push, which is really nice, as well as the volume buttons. The volume buttons work very, very well. In terms of the sound button, that is really recessed into the case, and that is fairly difficult to get to the few times that I've had to turn it on and off. The top of the case, again, we didn't test it with a screen protector. This case, I'm assuming, isn't designed to be used with a screen protector, but it is beveled so that the case protrudes a couple millimeters off the screen. So if you were to put it face down onto a table, you don't have to worry about the screen being scratched. Also, the camera hole isn't covered at all. So according to the specs, this is a water-resistant case, so I wouldn't recommend dipping it in any sort of pool anytime soon, but if you leave it out in the rain for a couple of minutes, I think it'll do fine. So anyways, thanks for watching our review. Again, this case we got from our friends at OCLI Case and Light, so their website will be in the description below, so check them out for different colors and the prices. Anyways, we are going to be doing a review for the CE1180, which is the bigger brother of this case, so check it out in the annotation or description below. Thanks for watching.
Advanced Spatial Design Inc. Information seen differently.